Thanksgiving Rewind and a new outlet store. Let's go talk about it. Okay, some of you may have heard this already, but Aldi and Walmart have announced that they are doing what's called a Thanksgiving Rewind, where they are kind of going back in time, and some of their popular Thanksgiving dish items are going to be the prices that they were at like a certain year. So I think Walmart said they were doing them from 2021, and then Aldi said they are going back to 2019's prices. Now, I don't have a full list of everything that's going to be marked down, but I want you to go check your local Aldi and your Walmart to see. When I went shopping on Friday, I didn't really get a good look at everything, but I did see some of the stuff over in the deli section was marked down. So things like specialty cheeses and things. And I think I heard that Aldi is doing theirs through about the end of November, and then Walmart is doing theirs until right after Christmas. So this would be a perfect time to stock up on some of those Thanksgiving items, whether you're going to use them for Thanksgiving or maybe even just keep them and use them year round. So if you haven't heard about that yet, I thought I would let you guys know. Also, we found this new outlet center, and I told you about it I think last week, but we visited over the weekend. This place is called Miami Valley Liquidation Center, and it's basically like a big warehouse, like a big open warehouse area. And they do have some grocery items, but a lot of it is just like random stuff. They had boxes of DVDs for $1, they had Blu-rays, CDs, and they had these huge bins just full of random stuff. And then every day, everything in that bin is a certain price. So I think it starts out on Thursdays, like anything in the bin is $10 each. And then it goes to $7 on Friday, $5 on Saturday, and I think by Wednesday, it's all $1. And then they get new stock maybe Thursdays or Fridays. So on the days when they're $10, maybe it's not really a good deal. But on Thursdays or Wednesdays when they're $1, then they could be a pretty good deal. So I saw some pictures on their Facebook page on their $7 day, and they had a bunch of like big Lego sets, $7 for all of that. Now, obviously, they're gonna go pretty quick. I heard a few people say that people were lining up like it's Black Friday. So they have really good deals, but you just have to get there right when they open because otherwise you might miss it. But I was able to find a bunch of different snack bars and a few other things, all of which I will feature here in this grocery haul. Now, I will say we set aside extra money for that. So any money that we spent there is not included in the grocery budget. So we visited Aldi and then Mr. Max as well for our regular groceries. So let's get into the haul now and I'll show you everything that I bought. Well, this new liquidation store was actually really cool. We spent about an hour in there. I could probably spend a little bit more just kind of like looking around. They had more than just food, but that's kind of what I focused on today. As you can see, it is a ton of snacks. So, a couple of the things I found. We'll start over here. 2 boxes of these RX Kids bars. They are double chocolate, only $2 for these. Now, as you can see, a lot of them are kind of beat up. That's because a lot of this stuff was in a huge bin. So they were kind of, smashed up and all that stuff. But I mean, it's all still good. It's all right. And I bought 2 boxes of these Kind nut butter filled bars, the chocolate peanut butter. They were both $1 each, which is amazing. And then a box of the peanut butter cookie Lara bars. There's 12 of them in here, and they were $4. And as you can see, it's also kind of beat up. This right here, it's a huge box of Bigelow tea. There are 160 in here. This is like what you would find at Sam's Club for like $10. This was only $3 for this big thing. Something else I found were these Honey Stinger Energy Chews. This is something that I would eat on a long run. So instead of like my jelly beans, I could eat those instead. This is the cherry blossom flavor, and they were 3 for $1. And I found just a container of the Mio liquid for only $1. And over here, a box of Cliff Minis, the chocolate chip. There are 10 of them in here, and that was only $2. They had a big box of Cliff bars. Now there's a ton of these, and they were all closed up. You couldn't open them, but I just opened it before I got home. So $7 for this, and inside is a variety of bars. So you've got the crunchy peanut butter. You have, what is this? The Sierra Trail Mix. And then we've got some chocolate brownie, peanut butter banana, chocolate chip, blueberry crisp, cool mint chocolate, white chocolate macadamia nut. Holy cow. There's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 in here. So $7, that's not bad. Another thing I found is a box of RX bars, $7, and again it was closed, so I couldn't really see what was inside, but it's also a variety pack. So if you've never had these before, they're really, really good. They have the peanut butter chocolate, and then this one is the mixed berry. We've got the chocolate sea salt, which is my favorite, and then they have the regular peanut butter. And then over here is the coconut chocolate, and then we have some blueberry. So big variety pack there. And then a huge box of the Nature Valley sweet and salty nut granola bars. These are just the peanut flavor. 18 of them in here, and it was only $3. And then the last thing, all right, you're gonna laugh at us, but we love this stuff. This is Chipotle Tabasco sauce. Now we used to get this at GFS, which was like a restaurant, like kind of like Sam's Club, but for restaurant style items. So this thing sold for like $30, $35 or something. It was only $10. So we got this because we love our hot sauce. We visited Mr. Max for the first time in a little while, able to get some snacks and a couple of new things. So, last week we tried to get some soup from there, and they were pretty much out. But I came this time, and they have lasagna soup with turkey sausage. So it's completely frozen. I'll stick it back in the freezer, and then I'll let it thaw overnight, and then we'll just cook it and serve it with something. And this was new as well. This is al fresco Nashville hot chicken sausage. So it sounds amazing. It's also frozen, so we'll have it for a dinner sometime. We got a bag of like random condiments. You can fill a bag for $3. So inside here are little cups of the zesty buffalo sauce. There's little packages of taco sauce, some honey racha sauce, and then down here is like a little cup of like Hidden Valley ranch dressing. It's pretty cool. Then we got 3 little bags of these Simply Chex, the strawberry yogurt. It looks pretty good. And we got 2 of these Halo Top, the vanilla caramel milkshake. Gosh, for $1.75, it's not bad. And we got a box of these sweet and salty granola bars, the peanut flavor. And 3 boxes of the Jimmy Dean turkey sausage links. And a new Lara bar that just came out apparently, chocolate peanut caramel truffle. We bought 1 box of those just to try them out. And then a container of the Tang orange drink. John wanted that. And then lastly for him also, he got some Bigelow salted caramel tea. Our main haul this weekend was from Aldi. They were out of a couple of things, but not a huge deal. So I got quite a bit of fresh produce this time, starting off with a big head of cauliflower. I'm using some of that in a broccoli cheese soup, and a bunch of bananas, some fresh broccoli that's going in the broccoli cheese soup. I typically like blend everything together. That's why the cauliflower is going in there too. It's really, really good. And some cilantro for a couple of different dinners. Then some strawberries for Allison, and some carrots. The carrots are also going in the soup, very full of vegetables. And a bag of shredded cheddar. Part of it's going in the soup and part of it's used for other things. Allison went with me, so there are a few little impulse buys. She wanted some more cereal, the marshmallows and stars. And they were out of the protein bars. They had them last week, but then they were out again this week. So I just got 2 boxes of these sweet and salty nut, the peanut granola bars. And I bought a can of mushrooms. I'm not sure if I'm just picking bad batches or whether it's something about Aldi, but every time I buy mushrooms from Aldi, they, like the fresh ones, they tend to go bad within like 2 days. So maybe I just need to use it up like the same day I buy it. I don't know. And I bought some ready-to-bake pizza dough. Now, I wanted to buy a can of pizza dough. I mean, either way was fine. I didn't realize they had this. I just got that instead. And some everything bagel seasoning. Then a package of bagels. I ran out of them last week for like sandwiches, so I had to buy a little bit extra. And some Italian bread, just to use for sandwiches. Then another Lunchable for Allison. Some string cheese we'll be eating for snacks. I bought a 1-pound package of smoked uncured ham. I'm making ham and cheese pockets using the pizza dough over there. So I'm making like calzones basically. They're really, really good. And a jar of Alfredo sauce. I'm making just like I think it's a broccoli and mushroom Alfredo pasta. And a gallon of milk. I didn't buy any eggs. I still have 2 cartons in the fridge. Another impulse buy was the barbecue potato chips. And frozen vegetables, I got 3 bags of frozen broccoli and 3 bags of frozen green beans. Then 1 container of cottage cheese. Now, okay, if you've bought cottage cheese from Aldi recently, does it taste different than it used to? Like, it used to be, it was out for about 4 weeks, and then they got it back, but for some reason, it tastes a lot different this time. I don't know, like, I'll still buy it for now, but it does taste different than before. And then Allison wanted some strawberry Danimal smoothies. Another impulse buy, she wanted some of these snack containers. There's 3 of them in there. So there is sharp yellow cheddar cheese, dried cranberries, and cashews. So she likes all of those. And then the last thing for Aldi, I bought a box of stevia packets. So not counting what I bought at the Miami Valley Liquidation Center, my total for this weekend was $104.40. I did go to Meijer for a couple of things. I didn't show it in the grocery haul, but it was just like coffee creamer and shampoo and some salsa verde. So as far as the menu this week, I'm making 2 different chicken dishes. I have some frozen chicken breasts in the freezer, so I'm gonna make some cracked chicken, which is like ranch seasoning, and then I mix together cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, and then I'll have some like bacon I can put in there as well. But I'm turning them into a bowl with some lettuce, rice, tomatoes. I have some extra vegetables that I will throw in there as well. I'm also making salsa verde chicken. I featured this in a video last week, and I'll link the blog post, the recipe down below for you. But I'm also going to turn it maybe either into a bowl, or I have some extra tortilla shells. We'll just turn them into burritos. I'm also making a broccoli cheese soup that will have a bunch of blended broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. It's really going to be filled with vegetables here, which is good because now that the cold weather is coming, it means sickness. So all the extra vitamins, the nutrients will hopefully help keep us healthy. I'm also making ham and cheese pockets. You can probably call them calzones. That's what the pizza dough is for. I'm just gonna divide it into a few different pieces, roll them out, put the ham and cheese inside, and I'll fold it up like a pocket, bake them in the oven, and then that'll be it. I'm also making a broccoli and mushroom Alfredo. I might use some of those chicken sausages that I bought at Mr. Max. I'm not sure yet. And I forget what kind of pasta we have in the pantry. It's probably like macaroni or penne or something. And then the last thing, John and I are going out on a date. Our church is having like a parents' night out event where Allison gets to go play with all her friends, and then we get to go enjoy a few hours to ourselves. So that's all I have for you for this week. I am super excited about this Thanksgiving rewind. Leave me a comment and tell me, have you heard this? Have you gone to the stores yet and seen anything? And if so, what are some of the things that you would recommend that we buy? As always, make sure you subscribe, like this video, ring that bell, and that way you'll be notified when more of these videos come out, as well as my recipes and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.